Hey, this is turndownforwalt, and this is 20 things you probably didn't know about.
Super Smash Brothers Melee!
Part 8. Giant melee and super mushrooms give you more landing lag on your aerials, while tiny melee and poison mushrooms give you less landing lag on your aerials. For example, Falco's neutral air usually has 15 frames of landing lag, but if he gets a poison mushroom in tiny melee, this drops down to only 7 frames of landing lag. Getting a super mushroom in giant melee gives his neutral air 32 frames of landing lag.
When a character techs a ceiling, they will usually get invincibility frames following the tech. The only 2 exceptions to this are Peach and Zelda, who, for some reason, get no invincibility frames. Abusing this weird quirk, it's actually possible to get 10 techs with just 1 LR input. Check out my Decuple Tech video for more info.
It might seem like Kirby's down B is indestructible, but did you know that it can actually break with a strong enough attack? If it does break, then Kirby won't take nearly as much knockback or damage.
You can normally select a random character by picking the empty space in the corners of the character select screen. Interestingly, the game won't let you select a random character in this way if you don't have everyone unlocked yet.
If Peach gets hit while pulling a turnip, then the turnip will disappear as if it were never picked. However, if Peach gets hit while pulling an item, that is, a Mr. Saturn, a Bomb-Omb, or a Beam Sword, then the item won't disappear.
If you get put into a Yoshi egg, then the air speed of your egg will match that of your character. Here is the difference between Jigglypuff and Luigi.
Mr. Game & Watch glows completely yellow when charging the Super Scope. This happens to Kirby as well if he has Game & Watch's ability.
You will perform different get-up attacks depending on which direction you're facing when getting knocked down.
All of your ledge animations will change once you're over 100%. These new ledge animations are usually much slower and have less invincibility.
We've talked about Dr. Mario's Up-B cancel before, but did you know that he can cancel his Up-B when near a ledge? This is done by flicking the control stick in the opposite direction that Dr. Mario is facing. If the control stick is held in the opposite direction for more than 2 frames though, Dr. Mario will end up turning around and not grabbing the ledge. This trick is useful if you are looking for a completely invincible Dr. Mario ledge stall.
Do you remember the Kirby frying pan glitch? Well, we're about to add another accessory to Kirby's outfit. First, pick Kirby and Yoshi and go to any stage with a walk-off. Have Kirby get Yoshi's ability, and then have them both walk extremely close to the blast zone, with Yoshi in front. Have Kirby use the egg lay on Yoshi, and if you're close enough to the edge of the stage, Yoshi should die while being eaten. This results in Kirby's tongue getting frozen in place and staying outside his body. Dang Kirby, looking good.
Did you know that if Kirby gets Dr. Mario's ability, then Kirby's pill will have the wrong sound effect? This also happens if Dr. Mario's pill gets a phantom hit.
Did you know that no matter how strong the attack, Yoshi receives no shield stun? This is true even if he's light shielding.
Captain Falcon's color variants aren't purely cosmetic. His ECB, or Environmental Collision Box, actually changes size depending on which color you pick. His green color has the largest ECB, while his default color has the smallest ECB. However, These differences are so small that they would barely, if ever, make a difference in an actual match. One difference that you can notice is when down smashing on the side of Princess Peach's castle. The default Captain Falcon will fall off after down smashing, but the green Captain Falcon won't.
Donkey Kong's Giant Punch actually does more knockback if you don't charge it all the way. More specifically, the punch has the most knockback when wound up 9 times instead of the full 10 times.
Did you know that reflecting projectiles with a power shield will actually stale your moves? For instance, if you power shield Falco's laser, his neutral B, and then that laser comes back and hits Falco, then your neutral B will get staled. Interestingly, this means that if you power shield 3 projectiles at the same time, let's say Yoshi's up B, Falco's neutral B, and Samus's side B, then you will effectively stale your own up B, neutral B, and side B all at once.
Ness can hurt himself with his own PK Thunder if the move gets interrupted in just the right way. If he gets grabbed right at the start of the move, then he'll hit his own PK Thunder and take 4%. If Ness gets thrown or hit into his own PK Thunder at a later point in the move, then he'll take 8%. Mario's and Dr. Mario's capes can phantom hit. Moreover, they won't actually turn the opponent around if they do phantom hit. Very interesting. Did you know that you can't pick up a mushroom or a Starman if you're invincible from the ledge? However, you can pick them up if you're invulnerable from respawning.
This one is my favorite on the list, so I saved it for last. Watch what happens to Bowser when Marth uses his forward smash. Like you'd expect, he gets hit with it once, then some time passes while the F smash hits the blocks on Dreamland, and then Bowser gets hit again from the same forward smash. Why does this happen? Apparently, a hitbox will reset after hitting 12 hurt boxes. Going back to this clip, Bowser was the first hurt box that the F smash hit, and then it connected with 11 more Dreamland boxes for a total of 12 hurt boxes. After this, the F smash hitbox gets reset and is able to hit the next available hurt box, which in this case is Bowser, even though he already got hit by this move. You can see this happen again in this clip with Marth and 3 Sheiks. Alright guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and even learned something new about Melee. Thanks again to turndownforwalt for helping me out with this video. Turndownforwalt makes great documentary style Melee videos that are definitely worth watching. If you haven't already seen his stuff, I would definitely recommend going over to his channel and subscribing. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.